Hi everyone, Dell here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome if you are new. I'm hearing a plane go over as I just hit film, so it could be something. Whenever I hear a plane, I think like something's about to take off for you, as well as the number 747. So whenever I see that number 2, I think like, oh, something's about to take off. So we're beginning right away with the channel messages. We'll get into some tarot today. We're doing Golden Art Nouveau, that deck. So I'll put it in the description box, so if you want to research that further for yourself, you can have that resource. Thank you for liking and subscribing. If you've done so recently, it's greatly appreciated. It helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, please consider doing so. It's wonderful to see the community grow and to have you be a part of that, so thank you very much. Yeah, before we get into the tarot portion, I just want to get some channel messages out, so we'll dive in that way. I work as a psychic intuitive medium, so I'm receiving it through all of the clairs, so like clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairnasiance, clairaudience. So I'm just getting quiet a second and getting still. So I don't know, I'm being guided just to talk about that process a little bit, so this could be something that you're interested in doing for yourself. I do believe that we are all intuitive. We all have an intuitive capability, and we can develop that, of course. I was born with a lot of heightened awareness in this way, so over the years I've learned to develop it in a way that's more congruent with my life, so that way it's not taking over, because there used to be a part of my life or point in my life where it was like I was just hearing everything and going into a room and feeling everyone's stuff, and it was just extremely overwhelming. And then it was difficult for me to go out or like actually figure out, okay, what's my own and what's other people's stuff. So, but you can absolutely develop this, and you can get really comfortable and sure and certain of yourself by really breathing into the body. That's a huge one. Grounding is a huge one. And when we say grounding, because that's kind of a term that's passed around quite loosely nowadays, but with grounding, it's really just, you can ground in a few different ways. You can ground in connection to the earth. Earth is our home. It's everybody's home. That's where we all live. So always being out in nature, or always going back to nature, or being connected in that way is super helpful. And I'm hearing it just adds to our vibrancy. So it's like the vibration that we are. Tell me, I've never connected that before until just now. Whoa, vibration and vibrancy, mind blown. I don't know why I never heard that before. That's really weird, very strange. Thank you for letting me have this realization here in this space. It really is a space of divine love and non-judgment. So, but yeah, I'm just seeing like when you are vibing at the frequency you want to be vibing at, it's you do become vibrant. It's your vibrancy. So Earth has a wonderful way, because we are able to live here. We're able to exist here. We are perfect matches with the planet. That's why it's very it's annoying. It feels annoying when there's pollution and litter and things like that, and we're not treating the earth with respect, because it's really just a reflection of ourselves. You know, how are we treating ourselves? What are the products like that we're putting into our skin, our face, our hair, our nails, our makeup, our I'm seeing the protein shakes. I'm seeing the shaker things that you put the protein powder in. It's like what's actually congruent with our lifestyle. So all of this, you might be saying, what does this have to do with intuition, Del? It's like, all of this affects our intuition, because when we are seamlessly living in harmony with the very earth that supports us and provides for us, we're able to have less distraction. And the distraction comes through in a way where it's like what are the toxins and pollutants and things like that? It's really just a distraction. It's not necessary, it's not needed, and it's an expenditure of energy that otherwise would be, our energy would be directed towards flowing, towards life, So, I'm hearing someone say, like you were taught in kindergarten or early days of school, like don't swallow your gum, like your chewing gum, because it'll be in your intestines for 7 years. And I don't know, they used to tell us that in school. And I'm thinking, why is it in our mouth in the first place? Do we really want anything in our body that's going to take 7 years to digest? That doesn't make any sense. And then we wonder why, as a society, we have such a problem with letting go of things or holding on to things that don't serve us. It's like, let's go back to square one. How are we supporting our vessel, our body? So this is not what I anticipated to talk about today, and I'm glad we're touching on this topic, because this is one I could talk about and go on and on and on about. But yeah, so main message coming through right away is, how are you supporting yourself? And if you want to develop your skills as an intuitive being, or your intuitive awareness, as we all are programmed with, and we have it, we're equipped with it, just a matter of, putting the on button on and fine-tuning it and developing it. And it's the same with working out. And I do bring up working out sometimes in the readings, but it's like our bodies are meant to be in motion. That's why we have joints. That's why we have, ligaments. We have a fluidity to ourselves. We have music. We have things that inspire, like movement and all that. But, our spines aren't these, we aren't stick figures. we're loose, we move. And it's important to go with the flow of life. So if you are coming through life very rigid, or you're not allowing for flexibility and things like that, yeah, I'm not sure where I was going with this. I've lost the train of thought. Hopefully you know what I was trying to say, but it's like, it just went like poof, it's gone. So maybe it'll come back. But yeah, I think you're meant to build your foundation. You're meant to feel secure and comfortable with your body. And then it just like the chakras, so that would be your root chakra, and that's at the base of your spine. And then working the way all the way up to the crown chakra, where intuitive center are, and the receptive area, which is our third eye of that intuitive center. There's other areas of receptivity with your intuition as well. But you will definitely naturally heighten your intuitive abilities if you get grounded and connected and honor like the flow of your body. So let's move on from that, because I feel like I'm getting really excited. I'm going on a tangent, so and I need to ground a little bit. So there's something too about being resourceful with eating seasonal plants. So seasonality is coming through is really important, specifically around nuts and seeds. That's coming through quite strongly. Someone is really into eating nuts, but I'm getting you'll feel a lot better if you get them when they are local, and if you can find them in a place that like has an organic crop of it. Macadamia nuts are coming in quite strongly. It might be something that you can order too, where let's say you get a lot of store-bought macadamia nuts or something, but if you order them, or you ask your store to order them, you can get like organic grown macadamia nuts from Hawaii, where they're known for that crop there, and they grow there, and they taste a lot better is what I'm getting. Something about hazelnuts in the state of Oregon is coming through as well too. So it's just like there's a fresher variety of something that you are already putting in your body that will improve your well-being overall and how you're feeling. I hear another plane going across. That could be a message too. If you're looking to raise your vibration, first start with your body. Don't start up here, Don't start with the spiritual work. Get your body grounded first. Get comfortable with your body, support your body, and that will affect the longevity too of your ability to sustain a higher vibration, your vibrancy. Okay. All right, let's go into the tarot messages now. Hopefully that wasn't too all over the place. All right, what do we need to know today, Spirit? Thank you so much for these messages. I'm hearing a song. Is this part of the reading? It's it's a song from Darjeeling Limited, that movie. It's on the soundtrack. I don't think there's words in it, like lyrics. I think it's instrumental. So I can see it. So I will link it to the Spotify playlist. Could be that you're about, I was going to say you're about to anticipate some travel, and we have the Two of Wands. So are there any more cards? Okay, so I think we can get started. So with the Two of Wands, planning a trip or something like that, or traveling, seeing what area you want to explore is what I heard. Where can you get more out of your life? So planning more trips for yourself, things that you really want to accomplish and do. For some of you, it's been on your wish list. I'm seeing the Eiffel Tower to go to Paris, and you still haven't gone yet. So now would be the time to put that down into fruition. If you are a solo traveler, there's so many travel groups and things like that that you can get connected with. So that way you don't have to travel alone if that's what's holding you back. There's avenues and resources for you that, in groups you can connect with. So, yeah, this is the Ace of Swords, so it's like an idea to move forward about something. If this isn't about travel, and I'm feeling like we're leaving that message now, so this is a new message. If you have been unsure or stuck on how to move forward in a particular area of your life, this is the insight that comes in, the wisdom that you need to know now that helps set you free, so that way you go from doing rather than just stuck. So that's coming through. I feel like this is given to you like it's an idea you get, and it could be as minimal as being in line at the Starbucks and overhearing somebody say, like, oh, it would be cool if this and this and this. And you're like, I'm going to take that idea and develop it. It's not theft or anything. I'm just seeing like something inspires you, and then you go and do it. I remember I was parked on the street in like a couple towns over, and I had my windows down. It was summertime, and I was just enjoying the hot air, and I like to feel warm. And a lady on her bike rode by, and she was like, "Oh, I would pay someone $1,000 to cook me dinner at my home." And in my head, I'm like, okay, so I have a price point. I'm gonna plan a menu. You know what I mean? Like, it's like there's inspiration everywhere, but I'm like, how easy would it be to throw together a supper club? And that she just said what she was willing to pay. So that was just literally a lady on a bicycle going by real quick, and just happened to say this to her friend. So there's inspiration all around us, I feel. So Spirit's just showing me how to break these cards up so we can get through the rest of the reading. We have the moon. So the moon is something that's in the shadows, something that isn't known yet, that's coming to light. This is how it's coming through. I've got chills around this message, but they feel like pleasant chills. So it's like you can sense greatness on the horizon, something great and wonderful wants to enter your life. You just aren't really sure what it is yet. It does feel tame. It feels like it's something that you can trust. But yeah, with the number 18, it could be that it's reaching you around the 18th of the month. I don't like to give dates. I've explained this why in other videos, because like then people get stuck to a date, and it's really, it could be the 18th on a different month, and it's too, time is just, it's every, I don't know, it's no. So yeah, take that how it resonates and use your discernment. Whenever a date's given or a name or something, it's just like I throw it out, and if it happens to come up later, it's like, oh yeah, okay, oh, that's interesting, but don't go searching for it. Okay. So I feel like whatever this is, it speaks to you. It's something you're really longing or wanting. I'm hearing Bob Marley, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing's going to be all right. So if you're wondering or you're worrying, it's just like how he sings. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is going to be all right. I will add that to the Spotify playlist, and that's in the description box, that link to that playlist. You can check it out. Ooh, got some powerful cards here today. Got the Chariot and the Hermit. This is something exciting wanting to come into your life. I'm getting with the Hermit, just taking some time to yourself and getting clear about what you want to bring into your life at this time, into your world, is what I heard. And I'm hearing Across the Universe, that song by the Beatles, where they're like, nothing's gonna change my world, nothing's gonna change my world. I'm getting this in a sense of like, you are always going to be who you are. Not the conditioned part of you, but the essence part of you. And that's the world that's not going to change. If anything, it's like, what can you call in for yourself so that way you can fully be that being of your expression. You can fully embody the dance that is you, that is your life, without having to resort to playing it small or safe, or feeling comfortable knowing other people are comfortable with how you have contained yourself, because it's better for them to view you in that light. I'm seeing someone who's like got their sunglasses on and they're telling someone to stand, and when they do, it's like they're blocking the sun, and they're like, oh, that's good, that's perfect, don't move. But it's about their comfort. And I just see like you're the radiating sun, and it's almost like they're keeping something in front of you so that way you don't shine so brightly. It's better for them if you don't shine so brightly. And it's just Spirit saying like, that's a choice. Do you want to accept that for yourself or not? And with the Hermit card, I'm just getting you going in, observing your own light, and going, hearing him saying like about this to himself, like, you want to be set free, don't you? You want to be free. I'm going to make sure that you are able to set free. Seeing someone who has a bird in a cage, and they're not going to just open the cage at any point because they want to make sure that the bird can safely fly away. It's not going to fly right into danger or a dangerous zone because it's, in the middle of a city, or I don't know, something like that. But it's like about seeing where you can safely set yourself free and be yourself. This doesn't mean coddling, and it doesn't mean that you hold yourself back in any way, but it's about just planning out like the arrival of yourself, if that makes any sense. And then the Chariot's like calling in these opportunities. I'm hearing it's like calling in your Uber to take you someplace that where you can be yourself. I'm hearing Pink Pony Club. For some, it's like you're calling an Uber to take you down to the club where you can just dance and be yourself. I'm seeing a drag show, and I'm seeing someone fully be celebrated and applauded for exactly who they are and all that they are. And it feels really wonderful. It feels really warm and exciting. And yeah, Pink Pony Club. I think that song does a great job at evoking that. No matter who you are, there's something like makes you feel really proud of yourself in a not boastful way or braggadocious way. I'm not sure if that's a word, but it just makes you feel proud of yourself in a good, grounded way. We have the Ten of Cups showing up. I love seeing that after a message like that come in. The Ten of Cups is happiness, it's emotional fulfillment, it's wanting more for yourself. I can't tell if that's focusing or not, so it's wanting more for yourself. It's saying like, look at all that we are, all that we have, all that we've come up with, all that we've accomplished, and all for ourselves, and then we get to share that with other people. So I'm seeing someone really enjoying the space and the comfort. Like, I'm seeing someone enjoy themselves and their happiness within the comfort of their own home the moment before they share it with other people. So when I see Ten of Cups, I kind of get this private feeling of contentment, like here, and we built this city on rock and roll. That song's coming through. And I don't know, it just feels like someone who's like, let's enjoy this for ourselves right now. And then to me, the Ten of Pentacles is, okay, now we can have the party. But the Ten of Cups is like, let's just keep this for ourselves for right now. Let's enjoy all that we built together. Or even if it's just yourself, I want to enjoy the peace I've cultivated in my life, and I'm having a night alone in with just me and myself, or me and my cat, or my dog, or whatever, or me and my partner, or me and my roommate, whatever, my best friend. It's like something you've worked hard to achieve for yourself and ground into your reality. And then I see like eventually later on that it's Ten of Pentacles energy when you're able to share that with other people. You can have a party, you can whatever. So in the final two messages we have two pages. So the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. So that's interesting. Something's coming to light. It could even be too, like, word on the street is, you know, you are feeling, and you're just, like, you're feeling really happy and you're radiating. It's like when you fully embody yourself and you get grounded in who you are, and it's able to radiate outward, and you are vibrant, you are sharing and showing your vibrancy. It's like it calls attention to other people, and they're like picking up this about you. And of course they want to, I'm getting two things. They want to come close to you, but I'm actually getting that you're inspiring them to rise up within themselves. So you're inspiring other people to get some information about the things they're interested in, so that way they can show up with their essence into the world. And for some, it's like you're going to be receiving these offers of younger people or people who are less experienced than you about, hey, would you help me do that as well? What was the path you took? You know, do you have any advice for me? It's like they're asking you for help in shining their own light. Like, how can I do this for myself? And again, I'm seeing you enjoying your own company first and then sharing that outward. So there's nothing wrong with keeping it to yourself for now, but I do feel like you're meant to be sharing your resources and what you have learned for yourself at some later point in time is what I'm getting. So yeah, that's all I'm hearing. So I hope these messages were helpful. This is a really beautiful spread, very beautiful. And the way that they're laid out, I can't really show you because it would be hard to pick up all the cards, but it's like tile work. So it's like a scallop, like seashells kind of, but in a grid. So it's just, I feel like you're building a very secure and solid foundation for yourself. And just to recap, it begins with, you know, knowing where you want to go, getting inspired, getting an insight about something, sensing something wonderful is coming in. But it's really just the arrival of yourself, you know, seeing how you want to emote your light, shine your light, be vibrant, enjoying that and taking that space, that moment just for yourself before you then share and pass on your wisdom to others. So awesome. I'm sending you all my best and lots of love. Take care, and until next time, stay well.